Winter asks more of our skin, our face, our body, and our fascia. Today we're going to discuss how to stay radiant this winter. If you don't know who I am, I'm Tamara Renee. I use both old school methods and new age technology that is backed by science in order to restore your connective tissue system, in order for you to keep your body lean, light, healthy, and have glowing, beautiful skin and sculpted body. These steps are going to help you keep your radiance all winter long. Think about kind of in this order of prioritizing. Your skin needs internal hydration, cellular hydration, not just water. It's got minerals that are bioavailable to your cells, good fish oils, things that are going to actually hydrate you from the inside out, keep the body moving and warm. When fascia gets cold, fascia, our connective tissue system, is a continuous web inside our body. So if you think about this internal web that's supposed to move when you move, and then it's cold, constricted, and bounded together, getting sticky and stiff, you go to raise your hand where this internal web's supposed to move with you, it cannot move with you. So using fascia tools for either for your face or your body brings more hyaluronic acid to each one of those strands, more collagen and elastin, more hydration, improving the mobility, improving the hydration levels, improving the detox pathways. Same thing happens with the lymphatic system. When it gets cold, it contracts. What does that mean? We look a little bit more dull skin, more grain, more dark circles can show. It is actually turning our lymphatic fluid, which is our detox fluid, into a gelatinous fluid. We want that thing like a river, flowing every moment. But when we get cold, we constrict and it gets thicker and thicker and thicker. So doing smart things like hot cold therapy, rebounding, vibration plate, using your copper skin brush on your body, keeping that fluid moving is going to keep the health of your skin and the beauty of your skin. So if you've got a lymph system that tends to go stagnant, it's really important to work that lymph system almost on a daily basis. If you added fascia restoration on top of that, then you can keep that detox pathway open longer because the fascia system can clamp down and impinge the movement of that lymphatic fluid. The more circulation that you can get in your skin and the more toxins that can be pulled away, the less stiffness, the more vibrant skin, the better your mobility is going to be. So you can even improve your joint health from moving your lymphatic and your fascia system. Then you want to think about other things that causes oxidative stress. I don't know, the most obvious one I can think of is trans fats, okay? Right? We all know that's not good for us. But what about not breathing well? What about not processing stress well? Not having clear boundaries, saying, no, I've already have too many commitments that week. I would love to join you, but I'm unable. The right type of downtime and rest time and relaxation. Start some good breath work, calm your body down, and stop the oxidative stress. Also, get a good night's sleep. A great pillow. A pillow is really an individual thing. It took me so long to find mine. Now I've got my favorite one. And the best part about it, it also helps with my beauty. Not only because I'm getting a good night's sleep, but how it's layered and how it's cut out, that I'm not smashing my face into the pillow as I'm sleeping. So it's bordering and protecting my jawline and my temples without me squishing my face in between. So that's helping the lymphatic fluid flowing also as at nighttime while I'm sleeping. Then we think about our top layers of skin. It is exposed to like dry air, cold air in the winter. That actually takes away all the moisture in your top layers of your skin. Winter, you need a barrier cream, a cream that's going to hold the moisture in. Now, if you're sensitive to pore clogging, you've got to be really careful of your barrier cream. I'm not sensitive to that, but I also don't use products that tend to clog. I believe in cleaner lines, better lines that my skin can breathe. But If you've got an acne issue, you've got to be really careful. So make sure you reach out and I can help direct you. I love the HydraFlooding. The HydraFlooding is a brilliant way to load up all of these nutrients in your skin, one right after another. Your skin is flooded with nutrients and hydration. You can translate this also to the body. We're going to start out by steaming our face. Why do we steam? Because it opens up the pores and it gives it bioavailability to all the nutrients that you're going to be putting on it with your serums. You see how this steamer turns from orange to blue? So orange is warm and blue is cold. Ladies, my skin is already cleaned. But if not, I recommend that you use a cream or an oil cleanser during the winter time. Very important. And if I've got makeup on, I typically go oil cleanser first, then I go my cream cleanser. But if it's in the morning, I will just use my cream cleanser. My first layer I put on is my thinnest active serum. The SkinCeuticals AGE serum is one of my favorites for firming. So I just take about 2 to 4 drops. I am going to put it a little bit on each area, and then I'm going to start to work it in. And the idea is that the skin likes either tapping or blending, needs a little heat with it. And as you can see, I'm always thinking about the method in which I am directing my skin. I'm not pulling down on my skin. I'm always going up. I'm going at a diagonal. I get underneath my eyes quite a bit. And then I go right to that next layer. This is what I call HydraFlooding. My next one is the Clear Stem Bounce Back. This is a peptide. What does that do? Peptides give you a bouncier skin. So when I met the founder, she's like, oh, if you don't like how you're aging, you should concentrate under your eyes and then your neck. I go, can I jump in the bottle? Right? So I use it all over my face. I do have my younger girls that I suggest that they just put on a thin layer and focus on their neck, focus on right underneath their eyes. Now, when you're putting on your serums, try to go to the back here because everything through age comes forward and down. So what is this? Forward. So a lot of times we're getting wrinkly in here. We need to work the back. Okay. My next product is Golden Hour with Clear Stem. So the reason why I like Clear Stem, I don't have acne, but it's clean products that don't clog the pores. And when I try these, I didn't expect to like them because I don't have acne. And my skin feels really nourished without being thick, right? So the Golden Hour is your vitamin C. I prefer to do a lot of vitamin C. I've been out in the sun a lot in my life. I used to do marathon running, triathlons. So I love the vitamin C. It helps with all the brown pigment spots, giving our bodies nutrients in order to take away the oxidative stress on our skin that accelerates the aging process. Any extras, use them on your hands, ladies. And then I follow up with my final layer, hyaluronic acid. What does that do? Hyaluronic acid pulls in our nutrients further in. So it's like people that use like emu oil for the body when they've got pain to pull the nutrients further in. The same thing with hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is good for bringing the nutrients in and attracting more water from the air throughout the day to bring to our layers of skin. Now, barrier cream, HydraGlow. Love the HydraGlow. Look at this consistency. Yeah, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's almost a gel cream. If I needed and had to change everything and got to keep one, it's the HydraGlow. It's a barrier cream. And for all of you women that have problems with clogging pores, I would say first, clean up your gut and diet. Second, use the HydraGlow. A lot of times our pores are big and clogging because we're on the wrong diet for ourselves. Medicine for one is poison to another. So The right diet for you is going to be imperative for your skin aging well. So I love, at the end of putting all those serums on my face, I love to put the blue on. That'll seal down my pores and seal those nutrients in. Look at this glow. Amazing. Don't forget to wipe all your extras off on your hands. If you found this helpful, which I know you did, please share it with your friends and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.